What's up, guys? Time to show off a new build. It's requested I get another Porsche build up, so I only have, I think, one or two left. So I think I have one more left after this. I guess I got one that's like Porsche-esque, but it's not like specific Porsche. So, but we've got our custom screen printed dial. Did a set of white PloProf hands with an orange long lume. Polished 100 case. Have fun keeping that without fingerprints. So polished 100 case with a polished shark tooth aggressive bezel. With a resin filled orange hour insert. Hour and insert mixed together is apparently what I was trying to do there. Milled crown, milled and laser engraved Porsche logo caseback with a nice little char mark there if you see it in enough light, so you can see the contours off just a little bit. So held it against the grinder, a little too long there, but that just gives it some character. Custom hand painted Italian leather strap. Bit of a rally style strap there. With one of these like filigree and I don't even know how to call these buckles. I really like them, so I use them on this. But this is the one with the black inlay, so looks pretty cool. You got your nice little kind of like distressed dirt marks. I did one of these where it kind of looked like tires had, ran over them. But that is the build. Bezel on it will turn left. It'll turn right. It is a tension ring bezel. It will stay on pretty much where you want it to, unless you want to move it yourself. Automatic mechanical. You've got a rotor in the back, so as you're moving, it's moving and keeping time. But before you put it on, you'll want to wind it before you set your time. Back the crown off the threads until you hear it and feel it clicking, and at that point you can wind. And a wind is a turn clockwise as you're looking at it. Counterclockwise does not wind it, but it is a lot easier to keep your finger spacing and go back and forth. That for 4 or 5 seconds mixed with your rotor movement will keep your time throughout the day, but if you do this for another 4 or 5 seconds, you're going to max out your 31-hour plus power reserve on it. You cannot overwind it, so don't worry about that. You've got a slipping mainspring in there, so once it has as much as it needs, it is just deflecting, and I think it runs out reversers, so you can't actually overwind it, so don't worry about that. Once you're happy with your wind, you're going to pull it to the one and only click, and you can now set your time. It does not have a hacking movement, so that will keep going. You also notice you've got a wobble crown. That deflects lateral pressure from going into the stem and into the movement, so when you're pushing and prying on it, you are not putting any adverse pressure on the keyless works or movement itself. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 2:38 p.m.
2:38 p.m. Push it over, get it out of that time setting. And wind it down. And that is your build. As with every build, you're going to get matching beads. Man, I'm going to sneeze. I can feel it coming on. Matching beads. You're going to get a Porsche logo. Man, I just need to get the sneeze out of the way. Porsche engraved slider box with a map pillow. You're going to get a few things. Watch cleaner. This is good on all glass and metal, so everything here in the center. Non-streaking, non-toxic, non-residue, as well as a microfiber. You're also going to get leather conditioner to keep that strap soft, though. You will probably never need it. Once you get this strap, you're going to be pretty amazed how awesome and pliable this leather is. And then lastly, you're going to get some fine scratch remover. This is Novus 2 from Amazon. It is repackaged. It is like Polywatch, and it's for your domed acrylic glass that you can scratch. But if you do, You put a tiny bit of that on it and buff it out with one of these included microfibers. I'm running out of these, and these are the replacements. But you'll put a tiny bit on it, and you'll buff it out going against the scratch to make sure you're filling that scratch. Generate some heat with your thumb and kind of buff it out. If it's still there, wait a little bit, let that solidify, and then revisit it and refill that scratch. So, and then on your body of the watch, you can scratch your polish. If you do, I know it's controversial, I think, at some point on what you should be using, but I have always used Cape Cod cloth. You can get them on Amazon. You can get like a big 10 and like 12 of those pads for like $20. It's like a 6-pack that has 2 in each one. If you get it, cut a little tiny square off of that and then use that to rub on there. Make sure that you keep it in your packaging and you don't let them dry out. So it's kind of like if you'd let your wet wipes sit out, they're going to lose their I guess you'd probably wet it, maybe. I don't know. Never let that happen. But if I have one, I'll end up sending with it. If not, that's what you need to buy. Is buy that 10. You can use it on your other watches, obviously. But that is the Porsche build. And if it's going to you, congrats! It is available tonight at $23 a spot on tonight's waffle. And if it's going to you, congrats once again. And I appreciate your support. And if you want me to build you something custom and unique, reach out and I'll see what I can do. And if you want to continue to see videos like this, like and subscribe as I put them up all the time. Thanks, guys.